Welcome to the National Ball Hockey League. We are live from Detroit. This is Daniel Wilson as we get ready for game number 2 of the divisional final between the Livonia Venom and the Detroit Knight Riders. The Knight Riders are the heavy favorite. They are ranked number 1 on the power rankings. Now the Venom are going to try to turn things around, but they got a big hill to climb. When you're facing a team that has 6 different players that have
make me run
at least 10 points, the most notable being Mitch Galea.
That's my first one, man.
10
I
goals,
dug this out of the
14
rafters.
assists, and totals up to 24 points. So, we may have our second team of Tier 3 to join the Milet Cup.
Thank you, gentlemen.
But the Venom are going to try to keep this series going into game number 3. Now, if you've never seen this rink before, you may notice that there is no blue line. So they are going to use the face-off dots as the blue line.
Try not to. Here we go.
So you know that the officials are going to be running into position to make sure that they get that right. Knight Riders are on your left in gray, the Venom on your right in white. And we are underway in game number 2 of the Detroit final. And sent right down the floor. And off the end boards it goes. The Knight Riders from behind the net. And the Venom have an opening and they score! That didn't take long. 16 seconds off the board and the Venom are up 1-0. And they were pressured from behind the net, and it is going to be an unassisted goal. I believe that was Christian Karbler. So that would be his second goal of the whole season. Not just accounting for playoffs. So that was what the Venom needed, an early goal, because they need a firm control of this game. But here come the Knight Riders the other way. A drop pass. And correction on my part, that was Bart Dabos of the Venom that got the goal. I picked up the wrong 24. But here come the Knight Riders the other way. They look to drive the net. They have a high-scoring offense. Sit back shot, and that one steered away by Liberty. To the right corner. But stripped away, and the Venom come the other way. Runs into a roadblock. That was Bart Dabos. We'll get some help from Brandon West, but the Knight Riders sent it right back. Off the right wing. Craig will just send it down, and we'll go for a change. Dustin Hoffner will send it right. From the right boards, looking to set her up, went off a stick. The Venom trying to hang on, a good block. As it goes behind the net. Still trying to look for a lane as the posts get crowded up, and reaching over is Liberty as he will take a draw. As we take a look at Anthony Masso, who's on our near side. With a very good start for the Venom. Trying to have a quick control of this game, and they need to keep that control all game long if they want to tie this series. Gambino will take the draw for the Knight Riders. Toss up, and he'll try to drive it himself. But can't get a clean shot. That goes into the corner.
Certainly a big
Kevin
flaw.
Lowers in the right corner. Pressured. And now the Venom will pick it up and will take it the other way. Ishan Patel. Take it to the right wing. Into the corner, being pressured by Alex Estes. We'll send it around the boards to the left corner. Now the Knight Riders. Along with Michael Gambino. He's been in several tournaments before, as that is Place right back at the center line. Sent right back up to Lowers. Right circle shot, tipped on. Liberty stretches out. He's got it, and they clear it away. A big save by Liberty. He wants to try to keep that lead for as long as possible, and they cannot afford to give the Knight Riders any room. The Knight Riders come into this game undefeated. As they stretch it up, it will connect to Gambino again. From the left circle this time. Shot at that save by Liberty.
That's good.
Now the Venom. Sent out by Schultz, but taken away at center. Sent to the left by Wachtala. Goes around behind the net now to the right circle. Drops it back, turns it over, and here comes Schultz. He'll clear the zone. We'll take a look as he'll try to fight for control. He will take it. Behind the net, right corner. Back to the point. Tries to slap it in, gets blocked. Attempted clear, does get across the center line. Moving in for the Venom. Can't get across. Here's Brad Smith. Sends it back. Tries a shot in net. Save by Liberty. Second chance. Save. Rebound. Score! A dangerous, buzzing offense by the Knight Riders, and they tie the game up. Well, it's kind of hard to see because it was so hectic. There was 4 white jerseys down low. Now, if it was put in by the rebound, this could go to Nick Kovalchik, which will make it number 4. So just as easy as that lead came, it goes away just as quickly. The Knight Riders tie it up. Venom will go right back on the attack as they'll just send it around the boards. Right corner. Through the left wing, and now we'll try to cross over through center. We'll make the connection to Brad Smith. But a good back check by the Venom. Sent in by Brendan West. Tries to break through, but left the ball behind as he ran into a very big defenseman as the Knight Riders continue their attack. Brad Smith sends it back, turns it over to West. He can't get through that back check, and now the Knight Riders coming right back. Austin Alger goes left. Left wing, now plays it back. Alger with a shot, and that is sticked away and into the safety net. Stays in play. Venom back on the attack. Shipped in by Bart Davos. Knight Riders get there first, and they will clear the zone. Makes their connection. Alger at the point. Goes left. Wide open. Shot. Save by Liberty. And they fight for it in front. Liberty unable to recover. And they do get it away. And Davos gets it out of the zone. And they get a much needed change. And now Kevin Bouchard will take control for the Knight Riders. Bouchard will pass to himself on the boards, but runs into trouble by Ishan Patel. Patel will take it behind his own net. Now we'll try to avoid 1-4 checker. Gains the zone. Towards the left wing. Try to do it all himself, but runs into a double team. They go into the left corner. Knight Riders try to clear. They do. If it is in the forechecking, it's the speed of the Knight Riders. And now breaking through, tries a shot that is blocked. As it pops up and back to the right wing. Knight Riders back under control. Send it across over to Derek Berger. But it turns it over. Bill Bromley will clear it out, and the Knight Riders get it right back. From the right, looking to drive it himself. Shot in a save by Liberty off the shot from Mitch Galea. The most dangerous player on the team, coming in with 24 points. And the Venom will get it away. Ray Frank off the left wing. Can't get it across, and the Knight Riders maybe have some room, but a good back check breaking up the play on Alex Estes. Now drive by McCullough, and he can't get through that block either. Well, the defense now becoming a big factor as Estes will take it the other way. He runs into a body, and that shot goes into the corner. Backhanded and cleared. Will not make the link as it's broken up by Cam Wajtala. They wait for their team to rearrange as both teams go for a change. Stretches up. Almost had a connection. They go into the corner. Centers up and could not put it on net to Liberty. Kevin Lowers on the top of the circle and now throws it behind the net. We'll try to go for Michael Gambino. Gambino moves in again, and now we'll leave it. From around the circle, shot, and that one steered away into the corner. Now the fight, the Venom try to get out, unable. Good block. Smith moves in. We'll backtrack toward the point. As Wajtala has an option, tries to pass, intercepted, but does buy some time for a little bit. But for the Venom, it's Nick Martell. They go for in left corner. He's waiting for some help and now gets somebody, has to throw it back to the center line. And the Venom forced to reset. Pushing in is Davos. And the Knight Riders put it right back. Breakaway. Shot. Save by Liberty. They turn it back over. Another shot. And they score. Liberty did everything he could, but he lacked help on the rebound attempt.
(26-6-21).
Just drop it right back at the slot, and then the finish. You can see the frustration on the Venom. They had that one after a spectacular save by Liberty, and it still ends up for a goal for the Knight Riders. It is won by the Knight Riders. Broke it up, and maybe something for the Venom. Tries a shot from McCullough, and that goes into the end boards. Left corner, tries to center up, broken up. Knight Riders clear out. Maybe another break chance, but good hustle to get back in. And a shot goes wide from Austin Olger. Here's Brandon West at the center line. Waits for his team to get into position. Now gains his own. Looking for a drop pass. It was blocked. Knight Riders try to clear the zone. They will, and the Venom will get there. Trying to look for a response. And turn over at the center line, and they score! Two gray jerseys right there on the high slot, and it's a 3-1 game for the Knight Riders. Yeah, look at that. A lot of space for the Knight Riders. It just picks the corner.
63,
and that
5.
is going to go to Austin Olger. There's 20 seconds left in the period, and the Knight Riders going back to what they do best. And they are just firing on all cylinders. All that room in the slot, and now they get another chance. High slot, here's a shot. That one's stopped by Liberty, and they will clear away. And that is the period. Oh no, that went out of play. There's still a second and a half. So that's not what the Venom wanted. So the Knight Riders will get one more chance before the period ends. And knowing the power of this team, who knows? Well, false start is Galea Tried to move in. Setting up all their forwards to the right side. Now they drop it. Here's the quick shot. Gets blocked. And now it is the period. So the Knight Riders had a little stumble at the gate, but they get right back on track and now hold a 3-1 lead after one. But this was pretty much what we were expecting, knowing how good this team is. The Venom has given the Knight Riders quite
I'm just out of
a bit of competition during the regular season.
I knew this was going to, when they told me that the game was tonight,
just that good of a team. But for the Venom, they've had a fast start, but they've left quite a bit of room open in the slide. That's something they got to be careful with. I mean, they know the Knight Riders very well. They can't give them that space, and that's where they get all their shooting opportunities from. They know how to make the defense move around.
I heard.
So for the Venom, it's going to be about remembering their positioning in their defensive zone. So 10 more minutes to the clock. To the second period we go. If the Knight Riders hold on, they will advance to the Milet Cup. If the Venom come back, we will go to Game 3.
Watch the boards, man. Watch the boards. I'm going to go tell him too.
We take a look at the number 87, Nick Kopelchik, who has the first goal of the game. The team switched sides.
What do you need, bro?
One of the guys. Wait.
They're just waiting for our second official to get into position. Or is there actually talking with Sean Bromley Jr.
No, we won't. We're not going to have that.
Now discussion over, and we will get set for period number 2. If you were with us yesterday, the Red River Hot Sauce of Texas became the first Tier 3 team to make it to the Milet Cup. We'll see if the Knight Riders join them as they put a shot on net, and that's steered away by Liberty and out of play. And once again, the Knight Riders just continue to find room near the net. Watch to the left side.
No, just the dot.
Escapes.
You guys lost the blue lines. I can't go there. No.
Let's see what the discussion is about here. They're moving the face-off back to the Knight Riders zone. So that'll at least help the Venom a little bit, but they do lose this draw, and the Knight Riders come back into offensive territory. Dropped right by Brad Smith. Tries a shot that's blocked, and it goes into the left circle. Circles around, and the Venom will try to get something started on offense, but they are stripped of the ball. Here's Smith. Centers up. And back and forth it goes. Shot. One-timer. And could not finish it. Another chance. And they did not hit the net. Huh. They had a 6x4 and could not finish it. Bromley Jr. for the Venom. This could have easily been 4-1. As going around to Schultz. He can't hang on to it. Now here comes Olger the other way. He already has a goal. He'll set a shot. Saved by Liberty, and that's cleared away. Second chance. And covered up. Big save by Liberty. Let's start with the chance by Olger. He gets pressure to the outside, but he tries to get himself some room toward the center. But good read by Liberty. They're actually sending this to center. Did he score that one?
10-63-15.
They did! Huh. I don't know how I missed that one. Yep. So they said that they did score. It's Derek Verger. We're going to have to see a replay of that if we can. Because I certainly missed it. Because I certainly thought that Liberty had that one.
Hey, man, you'll run a lot more here.
So they do indeed score, and it's a 4-1 game for the Knight Riders. As it goes back toward the center line. Tries to throw one toward the net, gets blocked by traffic. And now it goes back to the left corner. The Venom needs something to turn things around because momentum has gone the Knight Riders' way. Tries to go back to the left corner. Can't find anyone. They get tied up. And getting there first is Nick Martell, who will try to throw it back, but the Knight Riders regain possession. Now stretched up. They gain the zone, trying to develop an odd man rush. Tries to set her up, no one there. Through the right wing. Trying to look for an opening. The Venom with an attack shot, and that one's blocked. And the Knight Riders turn things around, back to the right wing. Right corner.
Easy.
Trying to pin him up, but going out with it is Derek Verger. From behind the net. And where is it?
Underneath.
It is underneath Liberty. Oh, so yes, they did score the goal. They said it was underneath Liberty, but if it was across the goal line, that's going to be another one that snuck through. Yes, snuck in under the legs. So it's a 5-1 game for the Knight Riders, and they're that much closer to heading to Marlton. Lowers on the left circle, centers one up. Could not make a connection as he lost his footing.
Good.
Venom back the other way. Here's McCullough. Goes back to the point. It's a shot and a save that gets steered into the corner. Brandon West will take it for the Venom. Dropping back to McCullough. At the point, tries a shot that is saved and covered up by Blake Wachala. The Venom are going to have to try to really make a big push here. We know that the Knight Riders have had an overwhelming offense. No one seems to have figured out how to get around them. But here come the Knight Riders again. Stripped of the ball, and yeah, we did see the... Oh, they almost had a chance the other way, but the Venom did have a quick start to this game, but it's been all Knight Riders since that point. From the left circle, try center up, and a shot, and that one steered away by Liberty off the shot from Mike Gambino.
Good.
Now 2-on-1. West tries to center one up, went off of someone, and goes right back to West. So it goes into the right corner, trying to battle for position. Hoffner really getting in there. Trying a shot unavailable. Goes right back to Bromley. Center again, Craig with a shot, and that one's saved by Wachala. Goes back into the slot. There's another shot, and that one's steered away as well into the left corner. Now the Knight Riders, they felt a bit of pressure on their end, but they come back out with possession. There's one up, wide open, and score! Knight Riders, it is a 6-1 game. That is going to go to Alex Estes. Again, creating room and just...
You guys got to tell me who got that, because I know he didn't see it.
22-7.
22.
And we're going this way.
22, 21.
So 6-1 Knight Riders.
21, 7, 22, I think. I'll check, but put that in there.
Not me. I'm not 7.
I know.
We get back underway, and things looking really dim. I mean, that's pretty much the whole season as far as the Detroit division.
Good.
As Bouchard will throw one in, and Liberty will make the cover.
Thank you. Over here.
But to throw this out to you, entering this matchup, Galea with 10 goals, 14 assists with 24 points. Devin Patel, 5 goals, 10 assists, 15 points. Michael Gambino, 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. Dustin Hoffner, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. As they sent one out in front of the net. And it's been the overload style by the Knight Riders. Wide angle shot never got there. Back to the left corner. They'll just throw it right back to Bouchard as they play back and forth on the left wings. Now has an opening and tries a shot, and that one goes into the corner. Back in the circle again, looking for another shot. Save by Liberty, cleared away. But it's back at the center line. Knight Riders still have it. Lined up by Auger, and it'll go into the left corner. Pops out and over to Massot. They come together in front of the circle, and the Venom will try to take it out. Back to the left circle. Looking to drive through, but again, that on all sides by the Knight Riders. There's nothing doing since the first period. And it'll be taken away by Bromley Jr. Back and forth, and Davos will just send it to his right. Thrown down the floor by Schultz, but no one to pick it up for the Venom. Bouchard will send it upwards and will find Nick Kovalchik.
Good.
Trying to center one to Auger, goes off of a Venom player. They'll try again. Bouchard on the left. Back to Kovalchik. Now drop pass to Galea. They'll try to wrist one in on off a body. Now everybody comes together at the dots. Tries to clear. Unable. Second chance. They will get it this time. The Venom still trying to look for that formula to make that counterattack. Here's a 2-on-1. It's a shot. That one goes behind the net. As it'll be sent over toward the circle and picked up by the Venom as they try to clear. They do. Hoffner will play it off the left boards, and now we'll send it back up and over. Here's Galea. Runs into a block and drops it back. Now the Venom trying to get a counterattack. They need something in this period. And we're going to have a whistle. And because it is close to the dot, so I'm trying to see if that was a offside. I believe it was. Again, it's kind of hard to tell because, as I said earlier in the show, that this rink does not have a blue line, so they're using the dots as the offsides. Which can make it a little difficult to differentiate between an offside and a penalty. We've had none so far, but here's a shot, and now one steered away. As we see McCullough sends it down to the right corner. From behind the net. And the Knight Riders is continuing that dominant play. Wahid tried to take it himself, but the Venom will come back on the attack. Was looking for West, but it goes off the right boards. Going around is Hoffner. He runs into a little bit of traffic himself. They get tied up. Now popping out in front. Maybe a chance for the Venom, but got tied up A great chance right there for McCullough, but could not pull the trigger. On the top of the right circle, they drive the net again. Again, that overload strategy by the Knight Riders just continue to put pressure.
Let it go.
And we're going to have a little bit of a disturbance in the right corner.
Let it go now. Come on. Let it go now. Let it go now. Let it go now.
Saying he slashed me.
You just fucking hit me from behind, bro.
Let it go.
I don't play that shit. He's been slashing us all game.
So we can expect penalties to come out here for both sides.
That's how I play. That's my game.
Come on.
I heard one of them say he slashed me, and the other said you hit me from behind.
Stop a fucking ball, dude. You suck.
Come on, come on.
So we're going to see
5.
one from each goes to the box. We should be expecting 4 on 4.
Yeah, face-offs here. Well, it's 5 on 5.
It's Davos in the box for the Venom.
They're 2 minutes? 2 minutes? 1 minute. 1 minute? 1 minute? 1 minute each side.
And try to see who it is on the Knight Rider side.
He cannot play. If he's not playing, he cannot be talking. Listen, if I want to, I could protest the fact that there was never a goalie agreement.
They get the extra for slash?
Yeah.
No.
No. This is a huge.
All I called when they came around and I saw Mitch hit Bart and Bart went after him. That's what I called. All right, down here. 1 each, roughing, 5s. I'm not giving anybody the advantage right now. What's that?
So, listening into what the officials are saying.
Well, he's sitting in the box.
Yeah, they mentioned Mitch, so I'm going to assume that's Galea they're talking about that's in the box.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So we're going to play 4 on 4 for the next minute.
A minute, a whistle after a minute. Oh, sorry. Hey, a whistle after a minute.
A minute 17 remaining in the second period. Knight Riders with a 5-goal lead.
I'm not calling that. I will next time, and I'll throw them out and tell them to go home. Next time.
You hear the officials. They said enough of the rough stuff. And won by the Knight Riders. They will take it to the right corner. We'll see if
let him go.
Any physicality picks up from here. But and you already hear the officials say let him go. So it may not be over yet. It's the Venom. They'll try to drive it up, but it's taken away. Bouchard will push it to the left corner, now gets the return. Try to go high slot, lost it, and the Venom will take it. Here's McCullough. On the right boards, now feeds it up. Here's a shot, and that one's steered away. As it'll come back over towards center. Wachala has not had that many shots put on net today. 25 seconds left in the period. They come together again behind the Venom net, and we're going to have a whistle.
Forearm. You pushed him.
It looks like we're going to have another penalty called.
Right on the boards, man. I don't play that.
And you could tell the officials they're trying to get this one under control early. So it's going to be a power play for the Venom. The call is boarding.
No, that's not my problem. He had position, but when he came out with his forearm and he hit him in the back, that's what I called.
So we will have the remainder of the period pending a goal for the Venom. As it goes right back, and they ideally need to convert one before the period ends, but that's not going to happen because it's going to come right across the center line. 10 seconds left, but it's going to come right back, and unless they can get a quick one on, this is going to carry over to the third period, and that's goes out of play into the Venom bench, and they can't even get their power play going. So this will come back into the Venom's zone. Well, the neutral area face-off dot with 5 seconds left. So if they win this draw, they're going to have to go with a long-distance shot. They really don't have many options to finish off this period.
Nope, you're down.
You're down one.
The Knight Riders have forgotten that they were on the penalty kill. It's going to be won by the Venom, but they won't have enough control. And that will be the period as the Knight Riders now take a 5-goal lead, 6-1 over the Venom, and are 10 minutes away from going to the Milet Cup.
Come on, man, I gotta get some water. You guys are killing me.
The Venom, of course, their ideal situation would have been to score on the power play before the period ends. But again, the Knight Riders, I mean, no matter what situation, they have been all over the place. So right now, the Venom, the only thing they can do is just play all out, because they got nothing to lose here. Because under the Tier 3 format, it's only the champions of each tier, or sorry, each division in Tier 3 that advances to the Milet Cup. We already know of one that has advanced, and that's Red River Hot Sauce of Texas. And we still have to get California, Pacific Northwest, Philadelphia, and Carolina, who just finished their regular season. And, yeah, and as far as the Carolina division, the Squall have taken the #1 seed, so they'll be trying to look to give themselves a good position, but they have quite a bit of rival themselves. But for Detroit, we may have another spot gone within the next 10 minutes.
Understood. But retaliation has to go too.
But then Monty's hand went up for the slash. Initially, that's what sucks.
As the Venom are still talking with the official about that slash from earlier.
2 misconducts and a slash, right? So there should be 2 penalties.
Well, I didn't know he called the slash. He should have told me when we were talking about that. Go!
But in case we get ready for the third period,
Good
a long hill to climb for the Venom to keep this series going.
I'm kidding, man. Well,
Trying to come back from 5 goals.
All right, here we go.
And we are back underway. The Venom still on the power play. They'll take it from behind the net, looking to set her up. It was intercepted. Knight Riders thinking shorthanded. They want to end this game now. Gambino on the right. Centers one up. Tries a shot, and that's a save by Liberty. So even with a man down, the Knight Riders have had full control of this game. As it is sent up through center. Trying to drive through center.
Loose!
Behind the net. Hanging on to it and now lost control, and the Venom are not going to have anything doing for this power play. It's over. Now on the floor, and the Venom needs something here as Kraft, as Bromley that's stuck behind there, now getting double teamed. And now another whistle. We may have another penalty coming.
Thank you.
So yeah, they all got tied up in the right corner.
He grabbed onto him right behind the net, and he held him all the way around the corner. 6 holes.
And yeah, you heard the official. He's like, he held him around the corner. So this will be coming into the Knight Rider zone, and the Venom will have another power play.
Yeah, I know, but you have
Or is it going to be a power play? Because they're putting the drop at the neutral zone.
That's a dot, too.
Well, I know. I'm not at Livonia, though, man. Here we go. 7:46 on a penalty. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Venom with control. Sent down and taken up by the Knight Riders. Off the left wing. Still coming in short-handed, and that one steered away by Liberty. Trying to clear, couldn't get all of it. It's a chance and a save by Liberty. Venom back the other way. Over to McCullough. Left wing. Now feed up. We'll get a return. Back to McCullough. And we have a whistle.
Off what? That was good. That was in. I said that was good.
They were calling an offside.
Matt.
Oh, no.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't think that was what was the intended call. They're bringing his face-off back. They're going to bring it back to the Venom zone. Won by the Venom. Trying to look for a feed to the left. Now drops back to McCullough. Crosses over. From the right wing and now feeds back. Back and forth they go at the point. There's more time wasted on that power play. From the right corner. Now feeding around. Trying to feed to the slot. Nothing there. And the Knight Riders clear the zone. And a chance the other way. Shot! Did not go in as it goes to the right corner. Through center. And the Knight Riders still have control. Picked up by Olger. Stripped away by West. He'll try to go with speed. He goes down. He's looking for a call. He's not going to get it. As the Knight Riders trying to clear out of the zone. Right corner. We're sending pass. Trying to drive the net. They have an opening. And cleared away. Knight Riders. Just killing off more clock as Auger centers up. Now back and forth. Maybe an opening for Smith. And that is stopped by Liberty.
Hey, I meant to tell you, that was a hell of a stop he made down here the other time. That was sweet.
So time winding down on the Venom.
Here we go.
Already mentioned earlier that if they were to come back in this game, they needed something quick in the third period. It hasn't come to them even on the power play. It goes behind the net. Attempt to center up, not available, and the Venom will take control. Through center and turns it back over to the Knight Riders. Left circle. Almost got around a defense, and now they take it to the end boards. Left corner again, and the Venom need some urgency here as they take a 2-on-1 from behind the goal line. Knight Riders back under control. Again, we are dealing with some technical stuff because we are relying on a public Wi-Fi, so we do apologize for the technical problems with the video feed. As the Knight Riders will take it through center.
Good.
Hoffner, one going down, but play continues on. Wide angle, try to look for a connection, not available. Looking for another centering pass. Nothing there either. And the Venom get up. One-on-one. But just has no help trying to do everything himself. The Venom were in the middle of the change, so there was nothing to pass to. Left circle, now tries to drive in. Liberty trying to stick it away. Up it goes into the left corner. And a Venom. Clear out of the zone. Back it goes. Right circle. Shot. It's steered away. And the Venom trying to hang onto the zone there. Unable to. Steering back away is Ishan Patel. Turns it over. Having an opening. Centers up. One-timer! Never got through. Now on the high slot, that's where the Knight Riders have had a lot of success. They open up all that space in the slot. As we are less than 4 minutes left in the third period. And potentially the series and the division for the Knight Riders. Right corner. It's played back around, and the Knight Riders back the other way.
Good.
A lot of room on a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Slot to the center, and never got in. They had a 6x4 and could not finish. Well, despite that, time is against the Venom. They're going to have to score now if they have any hope of getting back in this game. As that is shipped out by the Knight Riders.
Easy, easy.
Rushing in is Estes. In the right corner, now behind the net. Estes again, who now will play down low. Slurring pass, no one available. At the high circle, shot, and they score! Add another to the Knight Riders, 7-1. Again, they find an opening. Everyone's looking in the right corner, and look who's wide open in the high circle.
I didn't call that.
You see his reaction, just another day in the office. So now, because it's a 6-goal lead, the clock now continues to run, which pretty much means that the Knight Riders will be going to the Milet Cup. As it heads over to the end boards. And Bart Davos will send it around. There's not really much the Venom can do at this point. Say chip forward and will find Nick Martell. Takes it through center. Dancing around a couple, but stripped away. And now the Knight Riders.
Good.
Tries to center one up, not available. Tries again, goes off the end boards. And now wide open, and they score again. And they're now 1 goal away from a mercy rule win. As they pick the right corner, and again they create an opening right there and picks the corner. Michael Gambino adds another to his tally.
6.
So it's all academical now. The Knight Riders. This is now about whether this game ends early. One-timer shot! And they score! It is official! Mercy Rule win call-in kit. The Detroit Knight Riders are going to the Milet Cup!
63, 87, and 6, and that is the game.
So the Detroit Knight Riders
Hey, congratulations, guys. Hope I didn't embarrass
come out
myself.
undefeated in the division.
Hope I didn't embarrass
And now
myself.
punch their ticket to Marlton, New Jersey for the Tier 3 Milet Cup. They join the Red River Hot Sauce of Texas.
Hope I didn't embarrass myself. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
So now there's only 4 spots left, which will be determined later this season.
Yeah, no worries, man. I hope I didn't embarrass myself.
The teams will shake hands, and they will make this official for the Knight Riders. They will be awarded with a banner.
Myself out here. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Thanks, man. Hope I didn't embarrass myself.
But everyone
Hell of a job, man. Hell of a job. Yeah, good seeing you.
has pretty much witnessed how dangerous of a team this is. The reason why they are ranked #1 in Tier 3.
As long as we're still playing, our paths will cross.
So everyone gathers in front of the bench, and they will be waiting to be awarded. But with that, the Detroit Knight Riders will be the second team to reach the Milet Cup. And that will be held in September. They'll be facing 5 other teams to play for the most coveted trophy in the sport.
It's a big damn floor, boy. It's too old. I'm too old to be running back and forth like this. Oh shit! I don't even want to hear that. Who's got a camera?
It's
Hey, I'd love.
and
to take
yet
a
they
picture.
are bringing the banner over to them.
I will. All right, I'll do yours first, and I'll do. What do you want? Excuse me, can I enlist you to help me? I need you to hold this one for me.
Yeah, they're gonna carry the banner over to the goal.
All right, squeeze in, guys.
And we should get a good look at that banner.
Squeeze in. Come on, guys, act like you know each other. Act like you know each other.
So they will take the photo, which will punch their ticket to New Jersey. They will have
Ryan,
2 months rest
wait a minute. Did you get
before they play
Okay.
in the Milet Cup tournament. They now await to see who the other 4 teams will be in Tier 3.
No.
And the other divisions that they'll be waiting for is California, Pacific Northwest, Philadelphia, and Carolina.
Good job.
But everyone is going to be watching this team.
You bet.
So with all that, your Detroit Knight Riders will be your Detroit champions.
Okay.
And that will be it for this division. We won't see them again until September.
You got too many guys down
It
here.
has been a very dominant performance by them.
Put that right in the
But
middle.
we still have a lot more to go.
Come on, act
We
like
still have more playoffs to go
you
to.
know each other.
We'll be traveling to more divisions. So keep an eye out on that as we continue to cover the NBHL playoffs. But for now, from Detroit, this is Daniel Wilson. We'll see you next time.